Hey everyone, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to your midday love break. So excited to have you guys here with me because this is a really special midday love break. I don't know if you know this. Today is your very last midday love break of 2017. Who is ready for 2018? I mean, this has been quite the year. It's been such an honor to support so many remarkable people. Those of you that like to join every week, I've seen a lot of you come on and get really vulnerable and ask the questions that you need and want answers to so that you can actually create that epic relationship that I know is possible, that epic relationship that all of us so much deserve to be a part of. So much of us deserve and desire to feel in love, to feel cared for and accepted and appreciated and all of these things. And that's what 2017 has really been about with these midday love breaks. And I started these because I just wanted people to take a break from their day, lunchtime if we can, and talk about this stuff. Talk about not only what works in our relationships, but talk about what doesn't work. Talk about why they don't work, as well as talk about why things do work. And so it's just been my passion to support you guys, giving you the information that you need so that you can take this out into your relationship. Again, and not just with your spouse. A lot of the stuff we talk about, you take this information into your working relationships. You take this information into relationships with your kids. With strangers that you're bumping into just on the streets, because you learn how to really connect with people just in your environment. So I have just loved being here with you guys for your midday love breaks this year in 2017. But today is your final midday love break. How are you guys feeling? Those of you that are here, how are you feeling about 2018? And I do have a big announcement, so hang in there. I just want to check in with you guys. How are you feeling about the new year getting started? How are you feeling about closing out 2017? I know I've gotten feedback from people that are like, goodness, Robin, I cannot tell you how happy I am to be kicking 2017 to the curb. I cannot tell you how excited I am to be cheerfully rocking my way into 2018, because 2017 was a rough year for a lot of people. Political climates, emotional climates, relationships. There's just been a lot this year, a lot of loss, a lot of big changes in our world. And I don't know about you guys, but when there's changes in our world, there's changes in my relationships, there's changes in my mood, there's changes in my emotional state and how I can show up in my relationships. And I would venture to guess that you guys experience maybe the same thing. So if you're here watching me live, I see a few of you are on, share with me, what is one thing that you're really excited about leaving behind in 2017? I'll share with you guys something I'm really excited to leave behind in 2017 was, a lot of you know I was kind of going back and forth between coaching and therapy, and something I'm super excited to leave behind as well as step into is, I'm Robin D'Angelo. I'm the happy couple expert, and I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. And in my work with couples, to help them create their most epic relationships and help them create productive and respectful connections and interactions, there's a part of my work that is part coaching. It's very directive. I mean, you guys know these from the midday love breaks. I'm all about tips, tools, and strategies to create your most epic relationship. And sometimes it's as simple as, look, zip it. When you're wrong, own it. When you're right, shut the hell up. We don't always have to be like, see, honey, I told you should have just listened to me. Right? So something that I'm really excited to leave behind in 2017 was just kind of this, what is it? People would ask me, Robin, are you a coach? Are you a therapist? And it's like, you know what? I'm a therapist, and a lot of my work includes coaching, and a lot of my work includes being really direct and supporting my couples to create their most epic relationships. So just to be clear, I'm super excited to step into 2018 and be 100% licensed therapist. Not that I wasn't before, but just getting really clear on that. And it's exciting. And I want to know, you guys, like, what are you excited to step into in 2018? Whether it's career, whether it's in your relationship, whether it's as a parent, maybe it's family. Talk to me, share with me. For those of you that are here with me live, hey Steph, I see you here. Share with me what you're really excited about stepping into in 2018. And if it can be relationship related, awesome. But if not, totally okay. A lot of times, as a New Year is approaching, we think about New Year's resolutions and we think about making these like promises to ourselves or to people in our world of like, oh, I'm going to make sure to make these lifestyle changes, these, I'm going to be healthier. I'm going to start doing this more. I'm going to start getting more sleep. I'm going to start eating this less, whatever it is, right? Like we start to get really pumped up. There's an energy. There's an end of the year, like momentum that we're like, yeah, new beginning. Except if you guys have ever watched Mel Robbins, do you guys know Mel Robbins? Love her. She has a really great talk on YouTube, and it's called Motivation is Garbage. There's a 4-minute version and then there's a longer version. Watch the longer version. So worth it. But she talks about like, you go to bed and you're like, yes, I'm super pumped for tomorrow. It's going to be a new day. I'm this new person. I'm going to hit the gym like I wanted to. I'm going to make breakfast for my kids and get them off to school. And I'm going to, have my hair and makeup done. And then you wake up in the morning, your alarm goes off and you're like, oh, who was that? Who was that making all these super excited promises? Because I'm not feeling it. So she talks a lot about like motivation is never really there when you need it. And so if we just rely on motivation, we are going to be let down all the time. So we can't rely on motivation. So I'm just curious though, today, if those of you that are here watching, if you are motivated, what are you motivated about for 2018? What are you excited to either get started on or to see happen in 2018? I'm super excited to get more travel in, to be able to meet with more friends and family all over the globe, and to really bring my services to people from everywhere. As you guys know, I'm a therapist here in Southern California, and as a licensed therapist, my license restricts me to only working with people that are here in the state of California. So what I'm super excited about is making offerings to those that are not here in California and saying, come on out for a weekend intensive. Come on out. Let's put something together really special just for you because you're ready to have changes made in your relationship. But for some reason, weekly therapy isn't working for you wherever you're at, whatever. So I'm super excited to offer, so much more to the couples that I love working with. So as you guys are watching and thinking about what am I excited for 2018, just put it in the comments. I want to hear from you guys. But without further ado, I want to share my big announcement with you guys. I went live on my personal Facebook page telling everyone I have a big announcement. And then it was, but I'm just announcing that I have a big announcement. So come join me at noon or 3 o'clock if you're on the East Coast. So here's my big announcement, guys. This is not only your very last Midday Love Break because it's 2017, and thank you for being here with me, by the way. This is your very last love break, Midday Love Break, that is. I'm no longer offering these at noon or 3 o'clock, wherever you're at. If you're on the East Coast, Steph, I know you're on the East Coast. Here's the thing. I'm going to be changing it up a little bit. I'm going to be doing these live broadcasts on Wednesdays, keeping it in midweek. But I'm going to offer these on the weekend, or on the evenings. I'm getting you guys all confused. Wednesday evenings. So midweek evenings. So these live broadcasts will be every Wednesday, unless something comes up, at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. And that's 9:30 for those of you on the East Coast. So sometimes it's kind of nice to, lay in bed, pop in the earbuds, and get a little bit of support from your love geek guru, from your happy couple expert. And so I really just wanted to make this information more accessible to all the couples that I just simply adore working with. And by doing evening broadcasts, I think a lot more people are likely to tune in and get the information. Therefore, a lot more people getting their relationships back on track, maybe healing some of those past wounds. So tell me what you guys think. Joining me on Wednesday evenings. Is this something that excites you? Can you guys see yourselves tuning in more? Do you think this is going to be something that you're sharing with friends and inviting family members to join? I have been getting lots of feedback, people saying, oh, I totally want to join your midday love break, but it's at noon and I just don't have time, or it's at 3 and I just can't make it live. And what the research shows us, because I am a research geek, is that if people like you can actually tune in live, and if you can actually ask a question live, whether you do or not, but if you have the opportunity to ask a question live, you're more likely to make changes. How cool is that? How cool is it just to know that if I have access to someone, if I have access to getting information, and it's available for me to ask a question, my brain is actually taking in this information differently. I love knowing that. So that has really just driven my idea to bring you guys these live broadcasts. This is going to be every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. And this is going to start next week. Can you believe that next week is 2018? So starting Wednesday, January 3rd, 2018 at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time if you're here on the West Coast, or 9:30 p.m. Eastern time if you're on the East Coast. Tune in. I'm really excited, you guys. We are going to have a ton of new information. We're going to have a ton of new topics. And I'm just really going to be encouraging you guys to reach out. Tell me what it is that you want to learn more about. And here's the thing. I encourage all of you to go to my website, thehappycoupleexpert.com, sign up for my newsletter. That way you have a heads up of what the topics are going to be. You have an opportunity to ask me directly. You can shoot me an email and say, hey, Robin, I've been really curious about this, or this is a particular topic I've been struggling with in my marriage for a really long time, and I just haven't known who to ask, and I don't want to go to therapy right now. But I see that you give this free information out. This is a topic I'd love for you to talk about. So I encourage all of you guys, sign up for my newsletter if you want to get that information and know what we're talking about each week. It's so exciting. Otherwise, the big announcement, if you're just tuning in, is no more midday love breaks at noon. Nope. It's just not been accessible enough to people. And I want to make this information so much more accessible to people. Okay, starting Wednesday, next Wednesday, you guys, January 3rd, 2018, your live broadcasts are going to be 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. And I just cannot wait to bring this information to you guys live and answer all your questions. I'm still going to do my best to get some experts on now and then. I think it's really important that if there's a topic that, I just don't have all the latest information on, why not bring you guys the experts? So just a big announcement for you guys. Wishing you all a happy end to your 2017. I, for one, am really excited to kick 2017 to the curb and to welcome in 2018. And if there's anyone watching right now and you're feeling like, okay, super cool, Robin, thank you for offering all this free information, but I think it's time we actually come in and get some work done, reach out to me. You're welcome to head over to my website, thehappycoupleexpert.com, and there's a little image there that says click here for a 15-minute free phone consultation. Check it out. I would love to be able to support you guys. If it's not me that helps you, I will do my best to connect you with someone who can. Hey, Booney. Hello. I just got done telling everyone that the big announcement is there's no more midday love breaks, and not because it's the end of the year, because we are no longer going to be meeting at noon. I'm moving the live broadcasts to every Wednesday, same day of the week, but we're doing 6:30 p.m. Yay! Don't worry, it's still happening. It's happening in the evening, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. for those on the East Coast. Because I really wanted to make this accessible to more of the couples and individuals that I just love, love, love to support. And that was some of the feedback I got, which was like, dang, girl, we can't get away for a midday love break. And I find myself not going back and watching the replay, even though I wanted to. So, oh goody, you're excited. So hopefully, like I said, this will be more accessible to people. You guys will be excited about coming in at the end of your day and just getting those tips and tools to really create that epic relationship. And just to be a part of that, to be a part of a community that is so incredibly focused and committed to creating relationships where we just feel fulfilled, where we learn how to connect with our partners, where we learn how to talk to our partners when we're feeling disconnected, when we learn how to create desire and intimacy and understanding and forgiveness and tenderness and all those things that are required to have a really fulfilling, connected relationship. So that's my big announcement. I invite you guys to share with anyone who you think would benefit. And like I said, if you're not on my email list, head over to my website, sign up. That way you will be on the up and up of the topics that we're talking about every week. And I would encourage you, reach out and share some topics that maybe you're struggling with in your own life. And I would be delighted to talk about those live on our Wednesday evening live broadcasts. Again, starting next week, January 3rd. I can't even believe it. It's almost January. Thanks for all the hearts, Booney. I really hope that it just, it expands the audience and that more and more people get the information they need. Relationships are really hard and we suck sometimes at them. And I want you all feeling really supported. So, there you have it. Can't wait to see you guys next week. And again, if you're on my email list, you will get a full announcement of this, and I can't wait to see you guys next Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time for your next live broadcast. Have such a happy new year, you guys, and I'll see ya in 2018. Bye.